Welcome to Think Big with Dan and Qasim. Join hosts Dan Melnick and Qasim Masood as they explore big ideas, limitless possibilities, and engage with visionaries, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders who dare to dream big, get inspired, motivated, and find practical tips for personal growth. Think big, dream bigger, and ignite your potential.
Welcome to the Think Big with Dan and Qasim. Today, our guest is Andre. Andre, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very good. How about yourself?
I'm good, thank you. So, let us know where you live and what you do.
I'm in Austin, Texas, and I run Trippy Captain. All we do is make captain hats.
Awesome.
All different kinds of captain hats.
That's great. So, how you got inspired? Like, what was the biggest inspiration behind to start this business?
Yeah, I think like a lot of businesses, people run into a problem and they make their own solution. So I think I was at the beach one day. I bought a captain hat, just one of the cheap little flimsy ones. And I'm like, they're all boring. You know, the embroidery doesn't match. It's just not high quality. So I try to make a better one. I tie-dyeing one at first. It didn't work, looked bad. And then I made a design. So, I've had an e-commerce business before that didn't quite make it. So I was familiar with Alibaba. I went to order one on Alibaba and they're like, this amount for 1,000 of them. And I'm like, I think I could sell 1,000 of them, and then just kept going and going from there.
That's awesome. So, Andre, what are your core responsibilities in your business? Because as a founder, you may have a lot of responsibilities. You may be wearing a lot of hats. So, which hats you are wearing at this point?
Yeah, I am the only person in the company, so I'm doing everything. I'm fulfilling orders, social media, making new hats, design, everything.
Awesome. So every business needs marketing and sales, and marketing and sales are both interconnected. So how you are marketing your business? Because nowadays, basically, digital marketing is on its peak. Like everybody is doing the digital marketing. But I believe for businesses, it is not compulsory that only digital marketing, just the offline marketing work. But I'm curious how it is working for you. Are you doing the digital marketing, offline marketing, a mix?
Mainly meta ads, a little bit of Google ads, but pretty much everything's meta. I think I can scale pretty far with just meta ads from what I've heard from other founders. I think I should
And is there anything that you're doing offline?
Yeah, I mean, we're having events and we collab with, DJs and different events like that. A lot of yacht rock. When I made this company, I like to go to raves and stuff, so I was gearing more towards that. I didn't even know yacht rock was really a big thing, and there's a huge yacht rock community that loves our hats, and you'll see them at a lot of those concerts and stuff like that.
Oh, well, that's good.
Party boats and a lot of experiences, little boat tours.
Makes sense. So, Andre, every business do have competitors. So competitors are always there. So what are your differentiators? What differentiates you? What is that sets you apart from the market?
Yeah, just the uniqueness of our hats and the quality. Like I said, I mean, a lot of the ones out in the market are just these like cheap, flimsy hats. And, ours keep it shaped. They're, unique designs. You'll see some of them behind me. I just spend a lot of the time just perfecting this hat. I just want to get everything perfect. Really, no one's making a high quality captain hat. I know it's a niche thing. No one's making it, besides for maybe the military, no one's making a high quality, captain hat. So I've just been slowly perfecting it over and over.
Makes sense. So, Andre, in the industry, every passing day, many businesses are jumping into the industry. On the other hand, many businesses just shut down. They just burn out. So we analyzed that many businesses just burn out because of challenges. And because an entrepreneur may have to face challenges every day. Like every day there can be a new challenge for you. So have you ever faced challenges? I'm sure you must have faced many challenges, but as an entrepreneur,
I've made every mistake. I always have to learn everything the hard way. So like whether it comes to website advertising, producing, I have to learn everything the hard way, make that mistake and learn from it. Slowly you're building off of everything and not making that mistake over again.
Yeah, obviously an entrepreneur should be brave enough to face everything. So what was the biggest mistake or biggest challenge that you have ever faced, and how you were able to cope up with it?
Maybe ordering the wrong product and also trying to spread out to too many things. I realized, I started making shirts and doing these things, bucket hats, things that didn't sell. And then coming back, you know what? Captain Hats is what we're doing. Let's just focus on that and, trying to do too many things at once. And then you start spending all this money in inventory that, you're not even motivated to sell or that isn't selling. I would say that's one of the biggest ones.
Yeah, and you address it by niche down.
Exactly. I'm very niche, I would say.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. In fact, this is something that every entrepreneur should know even at the first day. But unfortunately, most of us, we learn when we fail, then we learn. So in fact, I've changed or niche a couple of times. And initially, when I started my business, at that time, I was saying I can do anything because I was in software development industry, and I was saying I can develop any type of software. But eventually, after facing many losses and after spending a lot of money, then I came to know, okay, I need to niche down. This is the only way I can get good business. So yeah, I niche down and then work well for me. Awesome. That's great. So on the other hand, Andre, every business do have their own goals. And I believe you may also have the goals of your company. So what are your short-term goals? Like what you are looking for in next 4 to 6 months?
Right now, we're really expanding the catalog. I mean, there's a lot of new Captain hats coming. We got a lot of collabs coming with a couple household names, a couple different visual artists collabs, and hopefully that will lead to more and more partnerships with household names.
So what type of partnerships you mean by that? Like what type of partnerships you?
Well, I don't want to announce some of them, but some of them are different cruise lines and artists, a couple visual artists. We have some hats coming out with DJs, stuff like that.
Makes sense. And what are the long-term goals for sure? What is your long-term vision for the company?
I mean, I want to dominate the Captain hat. I want to be the Captain hat supplier. When people think of a Captain hat, they think of us. So, right now, I don't see anyone even coming close to the quality or the lineup we have. So, on our way, I guess.
That makes sense. And okay, so let's make a scenario. So, let's say if you had unlimited resources, what's one thing you would change about your business?
I mean, we definitely need to improve on content. I would say creating more content, and aligning the brand.
With unlimited resources. This is the only thing.
That's on the top of my mind right now, at least.
All right. Okay. So do you have any plans, maybe obviously, in future to approach for the approach of hiring and building a strong team? And even if it is required in your business or not, obviously this is another thing, even if it is required in your business or not.
Yeah. Just trying to, when we come to that bridge, we'll cross it. But, right now, me doing everything's a lot. So probably, pretty soon we'll have someone helping with fulfill orders and kind of go from there.
All right. So what's one trend in your industry that excites you or maybe worries you?
One thing in our industry
that excites you or worries you?
I don't know. Well, I mean, especially here in Austin, you see success stories of other apparel brands. I mean, you can think of, I can think of probably like 5 apparel brands just here in Austin that founded by local guys and look like they're killing it. So good inspiration. It feels like not anyone can do it, but if you put in the hard work and do things right, you see the inspiration there.
Got it. So I believe because you are also in contact with Alibaba, you're getting some stuff from there as well. So is there any impact on your business because of the tariffs, the most recent thing going on? And in November, there's a possibility that they may uphold the pause on it.
Yeah. When the tariffs happened, I mean, everyone was scared, but I mean, I just kept ordering and it didn't affect it. I delayed a couple of weeks. I made it, just waiting for stuff to happen. But then I'm like, you know what? You got to risk it sometimes. We'll see what happens. And, I mean, if you're always going to have a problem in business. And if that's this week's or this month's problem, then we'll deal with it.
You are brave enough. Awesome. Obviously, in November, I'm not sure till now. I'm not sure like what the government will be going to think about it. But let's say if in November they resume the 145% of tariff, then what will be the change in your business, and will it have any impact at that time? Because obviously in this case your investment will be going to increase. So if your investment is going to increase, obviously there will be a direct impact on the cost. So yeah, what will you do?
I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, of course it's going to affect, all of our supplies coming from China. It seems like the can keeps just getting kicked down the road with that. So, I mean, a lot of times it seems like it's a lot of talk. We'll see.
Yeah, this type of bravery is required in entrepreneurship.
If I have to eat a little bit on my side, I'll figure it out.
And Andre, what would the biggest piece of advice for the audience? And our audience is mostly the entrepreneurs and mostly the early stage entrepreneurs and the ones who are planning to start a business.
I would say what we were talking about at the beginning, niche down, because like I said, I tried a couple of different e-commerce businesses back during COVID, one a couple of years after. They both failed, and I think I was competing with, if you're gonna make, I don't know, t-shirts or something, you're gonna be competing with Nike. Just niche down. A lot of people, you can try follow that trend, and then niche down from that trend. You can't just make the same thing as this brand that's killing it.
Awesome. That's a beautiful advice.
Try to do something that's fun. I think the Captain Hats is a pretty fun thing to make. Yeah. Something I enjoy. I don't know. I don't think I would have the passion for it if it was something more boring. I know there's a lot of money to be made in boring businesses. For me, I'm glad I picked something that's kind of interesting to me.
That's a precious advice, I believe, because I learned this after spending a lot of dollars, like thousands of dollars. And I faced many challenges as well. And you are giving this advice after the exposure of the failure, after facing the exposure of the failure as well. So I believe this is one of the most precious advice for all the early stage and the new entrepreneurs. Well, thank you so much, Andre. Please let reviewers know how they can reach you if someone wants to reach you.
Just Instagram, trippycaptain.com, or you can email me at info@trippycaptain.com and give us a follow on Instagram.
Thank you, Andre. Thank you so much. Huge thanks for joining us today. It was really awesome. And I will wish you best of luck and stay in touch.
Very nice to meet you. Thank you. Have a good one.
Likewise. Bye-bye.